The conjugate zeros theorem says if you have one imaginary solution, then you have a second imaginary solution, the conjugate. So check out what that means. Okay, the implication is this. If you know 2 plus 3i is a solution, then you automatically know 2 minus 3i is a solution. If you know 5 minus 4i is a solution, then you automatically know 5 plus 4i is also a solution. All right, it's talking about the conjugate. It's saying if you have one complex number solution, then you automatically know the other, the conjugate is also a solution. Okay, that's really useful. Number 5 says, find a polynomial of least degree having only real coefficients and zeros, -4 and 3 minus I. So the second I see this 3 minus I know that there's also a 3 plus I. Okay, that's the conjugate zeros theorem. So find a polynomial function f of x of least degree. That's very similar to the problem that we just did. Okay. It's a little bit easier, though, because I don't have that extra piece of information. I don't have to deal with the f of 2 equals -24 part. I can just do the expansion. So zeros of -4, that must have come from x plus 4. And 3 minus I, that must have come from x minus 3 minus I. And 3 plus I came from x minus 3 plus I. So I've got to basically multiply all that out. I've got to expand that. And let's see what we can do. I would try to get rid of this set of parentheses there, so it looks like x minus 3 plus I. And likewise here, we'd have x minus 3 minus I. I distribute those negatives right there. I'm gonna multiply that out right there. Use distributive property. X times x is x squared. X times minus 3. And x times I. There. Then distribute the middle term. -3. We're going to have -3x, and -3 times -3 is plus 9, and -3 times -I is plus 3i. Notice I'm trying to line up like terms. You don't have to write it like this, but I do this because I like to line up my like terms. Then we're going to distribute the last term, the third term. We've got a plus ix and minus 3i. And minus I squared. Minus I squared you can put over here if you want, but minus I squared is going to be minus -1 or plus 1. So it's actually a like term with the 9. But let's check out what happens. The ix's are going to cancel out. The 3i's are going to cancel out. Minus I squared is minus -1, so that's plus 1. I've got 9 plus 1 is 10 right there. So you've got, clean it up, x squared minus 6x plus 10. But don't forget about your x plus 4 at the beginning. So guess what? We're going to distribute again. X plus 4 times that x squared minus 6x plus 10. So let's do it. Distribute the x. And then distribute the 4. X cubed minus 2x squared minus 14x plus 40. And since we don't have that extra piece like we did in the last problem, f of 2 equals -24. I don't have anything like that, so I don't have to do that extra piece of information. I'm finished. Polynomial of least degree right there. F of x equals x cubed minus 2x squared minus 14x plus 40.